Alright folks, what we have here is my panel. What I've done is I created a shock-free device that takes all the shock away from the power line and allows you to touch the neutral line or ground at the same time as well. You will not get shocked. And I'm going to prove that to you right now. First of all, let me explain a couple things. What we have here on this side is the current device that dissipates the heat from the line and from the load. And it goes right here to the neutral incoming, and which is taken off the neutral line and goes to the side of the device. And on this side of the device, it goes back up to the neutral line. So it's just bypassing the neutral line and going back up to it, completing the circuit. This device here is the shock-free device, and if you can all see it, very small. It fits right on the side of the panel there, just like that. Get it away from the neutral. I don't want any complications. And it hooks one wire right to the hot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the shock-free part of this, and I touch it right there. And just to prove that I have power going on, I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. And I'm going to take this, and you can see that there is definitely power going on. Alright, now, so we have hot, and I'm touching the hot, as you can see, full power. Okay, now I'm just going to swipe real quick, and I'm going to touch the ground, or ground, neutral, whatever. And just to show you again that I'm not playing any games here, we're going to go right across there again. Boom. So you see, we have shock-free energy. I'm going right to the power line. As you can see, the power line's right there. I'm touching it. Touching the ground, as you can see. Full force. So I can touch it there on the circuit from there to there. Whatever. It doesn't matter. From here to hot, it doesn't matter. And so, what we have is shock-free energy, folks. And not only is it shock-free energy, and it's going to save your life if anything happens to where you take out a reciprocal or something like that and you accidentally grab the hot and the neutral, there's going to be no problem. You are not going to die from that anymore. You're not going to get shocked. Nothing is going to happen to you anymore. What else can I say about this? It dissipates the heat from the load. It takes the heat away from the line. Look at this. This line is not even hot. I mean, well, there's only 3 amps of current going through it right now, but because I have a fan on. But I can put a heater onto it as well. I can put 15 amps of current through this, and this is going to get barely even warm. Now, what will happen is the heat dissipating device will get warm unless you have a fan on it. So you want to put a fan on it because the heat will increase the resistance of the device, and you don't want that. So this part of the device does need a fan on it so that the heat dissipation is effective. You don't need that part of the device in order to have shock-free energy. This is the only thing that you need for shock-free energy. That's it. The other part is just an added plus that gives you longer life of your load. Your circuits are going to be much cooler, so everything is going to be much better. And not only that, when I do short this, it's point of contact only. The wire does not get hot when I short it, not at all. Only at the point of contact is where the wire gets hot. So what I'm saying is that electrical fires are a thing of the past in my 100% belief at this point in time. Now it's a belief right now because I can't prove that. I can't test that at this point. You saw me that I just direct shorted. What that does is it creates a resistance in this device here, and I can keep that short there. It's not going to harm anything. It'll get the wire a little bit hot. It'll heat up slowly instead of immediately like it did before and catches fire. So that's pretty much all I have right now. I don't have the means to test things the way like the underwriter laboratories or somebody like that would have means to test, but I have the means to test it good enough to know that this works and that it can be implemented right now. And That's pretty much all I have to say about the matter. I wanted to do this for you people's consideration. I know that I wrote something and probably none of you believe it. So I'm going to go one more time. We're touching neutral. You can see I'm touching it. And I'm going to give you one more action with the spark action here. Good old sparky. There you have it, folks. This is not bullshit. I'm straight up. This is real free shock-free energy. It's not free. It's not going to be free. It took me 10 years of my life to figure this out. But this is shock-free energy, and it's going to be a plus for everybody. Thank you very much for your consideration.